Right, ledges. Can everybody hear me?
Are you worried, Brev? Are you worried? Are you worried, Brev? Are you worried?
How is everybody? Did you all have a good weekend? The fuck you going on, Nov, you dickhead? Fuck out of here. Blood clot pussy hole. Anyways, how is everybody? You all having a good day? We'll get the disclaimer out the way with. And then we'll start straight to the point. Hello, Crypto Paradigm, son. It's my son, Crypto Paradigm. I'm his biological dad. Yes, I am. Anyways, welcome once again for Bitcoin for Ledges live weekly stream. You're all long. Okay, you can fuck off as well. Where is he going? Hold on. Let's just get rid of some guys, purify the place. Welcome to Bitcoin for Ledges live weekly stream. Before we start, I just want to thank our partner and sponsor, Prime XBT, for making this happen. You can join me in trading with them. And support the stream as well. So if you like the stuff I share, then use the link in the description. Then use TraderSZ promo code, and it'll support the channel. Okay, I love you too, Crypto Paradigm. I love you too. He's a legend. Give him a follow. He's a nice guy. One of my good mates here. So use the link in the description, and you'll support the stream. Okay. So if you want these streams to continue, you're gonna have to use the link. As this is how things run. Anybody that's doing streams that's sponsored, this is business at the end of the day. Okay, check them out. I trade FX with them as well. I will be doing more FX when crypto dies, which you will do. FX will pick up. So you can trade a bit of both, and you can do it in USDT as well, which is great. So yeah, use the unique link in the description. Nothing in this video constitutes financial advice. Seek the help of a financial professional before embarking on your capital. This is all for educational purposes only. And having said that, let's get stuck in. So, Wagwan. So, my Bitcoin short's working out nice. What's going on here is the question. So, what I've got is, I had a good weekend. We had a good barbecue, yes. Made some chicken drumsticks. Yes. Should I full size short? Mate, I'm about to take profit. I've started this scale. Are you asking me to... What's going on, man? It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, fam. If you're asking to short now, you might as well leave the stream. Leave the stream, fam. Honestly. So, my swing trade back to target, I've tried to stop aggressively. I've locked in most of this move. And I also posted, if you looked at my stream, my feed, to Jim, the short from here, deviation, take a high of the day. So those are two shorting opportunities. You should lock in some profits here, remainder for around 22.5-ish. Okay, and then we'll see what happens. Crypto Paradigm, you know what? The disposable ones are quite good, where I'm at right now, I don't have a main one. I've got this gas one. I'm not here for the long thing, so for now, those ones will do until... Otherwise, but yeah, I want to get a big one from where I'm at. But I'll do that afterwards. Anyway, so what's the plan now? So if you remember, one of the plans was we marked out June's range. So let's hide this for now. Okay? This is June's range. And June's mid-range capped the upside. If you remember my tweet, I said, okay, you know what? If it's a deviation, and this is an entry trigger I actually take, because I know where I'm going to be wrong, right? You're going to fast me on a weekend right into mid-range, and these were all from last week's sessions. Okay, the core ones are the best. Yes, I agree, core ones are the best. I've got this small mini file one, those gas ones, but I mean, hard to do, but give me UK weather so shit. But I just got those. What I want to, we want to do one, so we got it. So we got June high, June low, June mid-range, and these are all from last stream. So I said, okay, where's the invalidation? The invalidation can be a clean break above. So once it popped above, well, you can assume it's range bound to prove it otherwise. So why not pop a shot, and then once it gets back below, add more, and then it came all the way back down. Like I said, you had a clean violation. So if you know where you're wrong, you take the short, If it was to reclaim and hold above that, you take the long. You play towards the targets I mentioned, towards here, wonky line, but you get the picture. And then there, you cut the short, you take the long. Okay, risk reward wise, on a weekend, it's worth it. Hence why I took the short. Okay, so what do we do now is the question. So if I was to clean this chart up, let's look at the bigger picture. We've got a new month starting as well. Let's have a gander at what the yearly is looking like. I mean, I still believe we're in a bear market rally, and I think ES is going to be important when I go over it. But yeah, okay, yearly, not much to take from that, other than this looks shit. Where's my quarterly? And the quarterly, okay, it's up for the quarterly, but we'll only wait for a bit. Hello, Crypto Chase. Everybody give Crypto Chase a follow. Good mate of mine. Share solid YouTube content as well, free. I actually listen to his. There's very few I listen to. I listen to XO. He's one of the guys I listen to as well. It's just got a different point of view. Maybe I just don't know. Maybe his voice or something. I don't know. But he's got to share some alpha for me to listen to him. And we got a new month now. To say below the new monthly candle is bearish is too early yet. I wouldn't do it. I usually wait for the first week to start. Hello, Beauty Charlie. That's another one. Fuck yeah, they're all in the house today. Everybody like the video. There's 1,000 of you here. Let's get it to at least 500 likes. If we get 500 likes, I might give a trade live. Who knows? So let's see. So it's too early yet. Okay. I still believe it goes higher personally. But what I think, and the cause in the house as well. Fuck it. All the mods are in. Mods. If anybody you don't like the name of, or they can't spell properly, or you just got a bad vibe, just kick them out. Any excuse, take them out. You got my full permission. Boot them. You're gonna have to try really hard to stay in. So, kick everybody out. Okay, so, and stick to the topic. If we start talking about shit outside of this, we're gonna kick you out for that as well. So, any football talk, you get automatically booted. So, monthly open for me personally doesn't matter as much this early. Okay, I need more to unfold. However, we will be looking at ES. For long triggers, okay. I still think ES pushes up a bit. We'll be looking at the VIX. We'll be looking at some euro dollars as well. I mean, people want to talk about bonds. I can talk about bonds. I know bonds very well. I say I don't, but the only reason I don't is because most of you will not understand when I talk about bond market. So I don't know. XO covers them quite well, so there's no point repeating it. But maybe one day we'll do some day trading. And I'll say how I use the bonds, the interest rates, euro dollars, etc., for my trading for Bitcoin. Because there is a lot of stuff I do look at. It may look like I just look at one level, but I try to simplify it down as much as possible for Twitter. Okay, so we don't need it. So if I'm looking at XYZ, assume I've already looked at the bond market, assume I've already looked at the VIX, assume I've already looked at this, and I've simplified it down all the way down. I mean, the bond market never lies. The bond market will always tell you the truth. Okay? So, one thing is study the bond market. Anyways, too early for the monthly open strategy just yet. Let's look at the weekly. The weekly is what I'm looking at. Okay? Now, everybody, after the stream, start marking on last week's open. I still believe we've broken out. Okay? And I still believe we probably push higher. Now, how high do we push? Depends on what I'm going to look at for ES. Okay, so we're still here. Okay, look at the weekly closes. That weekly last week before closed above that level. We're still above that. So any retest down here is actually still bullish. Remember that. Okay. Remember that. So I still think, you know what? I've got a funny feeling, right? We're gonna fucking rip these highs up personally, and then do this. But that what I think and what the market are two separate things. So we'll get back to what the market's telling us. Look at the daily. It's just a pullback for now. Okay. Now there's one thing I'm not gonna rule out. Okay, and this is where you want to pay close attention. If we look at the 4 hours probably cleaner, is this. So that weekly range breakout was this high here. Okay. Now previously we discussed that's still a range. We're still broken out. Now could we push towards here possibly? Okay, I don't know how low it's gonna go, but we're gonna come up with a strategy for this. I wouldn't rule out a spike of this. This is where it gets tricky. Okay, I'm hoping they leave these ones in. If it starts going below here, the only... Okay, let's go over the worst case scenario where I will be bidding hard, okay? Where I will be bidding hard would be, and let's mark out a target for it as well, and I'm going to go with a conservative target. Where I'll be bidding hard is, if market was to do this, and then deviate and hold back above, I'm going long there, stop there, target 1, here, target 1. So let's get the easy play out the way with. Target 1 there, it's going to be quick, flash crash, okay? Target 1, stop, sorry, trigger, T1, T2. Maybe pushes in toward these highs, but let's just go with the easy targets. T1, T2, if that was to happen. Is everybody clear with that plan so far? And this will be dependent on what I say with the ES as well. Okay, you look pirate. Oh, you look pirate, so you start going when there's a bloodbath. I see. Dirty bastard. Okay. Max bid. No, we don't max bid yet. We max bid lower down. Okay, let's carry on. So that's clear. Hello, Grant Stevenson. How are you? So that's scenario 1. So remember that's our range high. Now, if this is a legit breakout, okay, then this. So what about triggers higher up? Then this is a deviation, just like here. So worst case scenario, I mean worst case scenario I already mentioned. Second worst case scenario is towards here. Now I will blindly bid this. I'm going to wait, and I'm going to go over strategy right now. And this brings us to our last week's levels. So what I'll be looking for is last week's weekly open. Okay, I want to take these clean lows out. So what I'll be looking for a long strategy is, and this will be timed with the ES as well, is if we can come towards here, consolidation, cause the high, and then reclaim, that's a deviation. That's your long. Invalidation. Let's fucking go. And back towards here as our range high. Target 1. And towards the mid range. Is that clear for everybody? Does that make sense? I do FX, but not as much at the moment. FX kind of dead. For me. I mean, there's no point. Crypto is much better right now. Is that clear? So that's the trigger. And we'll be going for that invalidation level there. Okay? Now, this last drop, unless you've already caught the move, I think it's a bit late for this right now. So that's what I'll be looking for. So that would be trend continuation using that range level here. Previous range highs. Oh, fuck's sakes. Or the daily. 1 second. I'm making this straightforward. Nothing complicated. Actually, let's go to the weekly. See it properly. It's this weekly high here. Okay. Actually goes, it's a lot lower than where I'm looking to bid actually. So around here. Okay. Start with filling this thin move as well. So we can do this and then reclaim and hold. Look for my invalidation, target, and that's within the mid range. And then if after that, or well from here, because I've locked in most of my move anyway, after that, the breakout play, if you've already either missed this or you get out for profit, if it follows the plan, would be clean break and hold above this time. And let's go and go target there. Now, I would go for first target towards here, okay? Target 1 and target 2. And trigger goes there. That's the breakup plan. Is that clear? And that is it. Nothing more. Now, what if shit hits the fan? Well, let's be ready for that then. Okay, we gotta be ready for shit hitting the fan. So, what I would do is keep it simple. Keep it simple. I mean, by then, hopefully it doesn't nuke in one go. If it nukes in one go, then it's all over. But what you want to do is you want to keep an eye on this low here. So like I said, a deviation, the first deviation would be expected to be a stop run. Oh, if it does that and then holds, then it's game over. Okay, and Nancy in Taiwan, she's having a nice holiday there. She's looking for a toy boy, the old bitch. Okay, so target 1, trigger, target 1, target 2, T1, T2. That's the underside of the range level. That's got us back below the range high. It's tricking out the stops, come back in, trigger, target 1, target 2. Is everybody clear with that? No, I don't have nightmares. I love it when they come on. I'll fucking take the piss out of them. Funny thing is, I trade both ways, so it matters not to me. The only people it matters to is them. The only reason they're really coming at me is for clout purposes, really. I mean, they just want attention. I give them the attention, but it's like sort of the kind of attention where it makes them like question their life. You know, and you know, I say stuff like, you know, go stand in the corner, face the wall. You know, treat grown men like little kids. The key is to treat grown men like little kids on here that act like kids. You know what I mean? Hey, if someone on Twitter comes along, I just tell them straight. Firstly, I'm your dad. Secondly, go fuck yourself. Thirdly, go stand in the corner, face the wall. And that's done. Okay, everybody clear with that? That's it, nothing more for Bitcoin. That is it. Having said that, I'm gonna go for a piss now. So, back in 2 minutes. Okay, we're back. Can everybody hear me? Okay, that's about it. Now we're gonna go to ES before F. Okay? Now where's my F chart? ES. And looking at ES, right, I wanna go for alongside. This is the thing with ES. I mean, it went a bit deeper than I thought. But where I would like to bid ES, and I think ES personally goes towards the mid-range. Okay? Now, there's a couple of scenarios for ES. One was, I mean, the deeper pullback scenario, which I was looking for, where it's come down below here and then reclaim. And this is where I would time the swing long. Okay, so one scenario is the deep pullback. I mean, if that happens, God knows what's going to happen to Bitcoin. But like this, and then long it, target 1, target 2. Okay? However, it's only trading above this level here, so it may not come that. And this is where, if this gave me the trigger, is where I would be comfortable. I wouldn't say swing. Mic's not working. Everybody, is mic not working? Can we get confirmation if the mic's working? Mic. Testing. Okay, so that would be long, but that's quite far up. So the second scenario now, and this is where I point out last stream. It could still happen, you never know. But what I would be working for, oopsie daisy. Oh, is it all looking good, bruv? Okay, hang on. Wait a minute. It's requested. Who might say no? Let's find it. Let's find it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go.
It's not looking good. Big man thing, yeah? It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. Big man thing, yeah? It's not looking good, bruv.
Done. Okay. Let's go. So the second scenario is watch the bottom. Let's watch the bottom for ES, like I mentioned, those levels. And what we're going to be looking for is confluence. Sorry, the bottom for Bitcoin I mentioned. And we're going to be looking for confluence with the ES. Now here, watch this now. Key pivotal level. Why? Massive reaction. I mean, not massive, but decent reaction enough to tell me. So what we're going to be looking for is if it does this, and that could mean Bitcoin goes a lot lower. My target for Bitcoin is just it's a clear target, okay? And if it does this and then and Bitcoin does the same thing, let's fucking go full send. Target, well, short-term target here, T1, T2, and then here. Okay? Now this is my macro mid-range. If we're gonna if we're gonna price a high, which I still believe a bearish macro picture, I mean, I don't know, bear market price could go a lot higher, but I would look for something like this. So for those asking me where would I think the top in Bitcoin would be, is if ES follows this plan, it rallies up, okay, and then does this, I think that's the top in. I'll be going for a swing trade there, invalidation, new lows. You can take level to level targets there, but going towards at least there. And I think the bear market rally is over and we're going to push lower. Now, how high can Bitcoin go is that question. Bitcoin can go a lot higher. Bitcoin, this is why I'm thinking, this is why I hold that thesis that, you know what, we could possibly do something like this with Bitcoin, a dirty fuckeries of a move, okay, where we know what, and this depends on this. If we get above the mid-range and ES still got higher to go, if ES still has that target to go, keep an eye on that. As soon as ES hits that target I mentioned, I'm going to cut all my longs, if I take the longs and if it gives the trigger. But I think it could possibly do something like this, take out these motherfuckers, okay. However high it goes, I don't know. And then once it gets back below, that's it, that's the high end, okay. And start shorting that to new lows. I say about around here actually, if it happens. But let's not worry about that. I'll be updating on my Telegram. So because there's a lot of pussy holes on my Twitter and people that have been growing up with shitty parents because they haven't been taught any manners, I'll be posting more on my Telegram. My Telegram is in the description, or my linked, or the Twitter pin tweet, okay. Nothing against you guys here. I love you guys, are nice people, but there's a lot of inbred motherfuckers on my feed. So we must cater for this and sort this problem out. And these are the facts, okay. There's no doubt. There's nothing about it. Around the 12k area, okay. Track a region. Let's mark it as a region. You know what I mean? But yeah, for all those that aren't inbred, this does not apply to you. This just applies to the inbred on Twitter. They got fucked in the bear market, you know. And that is it. It's not your fault you're inbred. I blame your parents. No, not a problem. Now, that's that. And long term, I mean, yeah, we'll see. Okay, so, is that clear? Share the video, man. Share the video, 595 likes. I appreciate that. Okay, so you're clear with my ES plans now, aren't you? Now, if ES was to do this, okay, now we can never rule out in a bear market, right, things could just change just like that. And no, I'm not from Bolton. So things could change really quickly. If things change quickly, if ES does this, so this must hold now. This must hold, worst case scenario. If ES comes back below here, it's game over. Game over. It's not looking good, bruv. And we look to short, play towards here, and then there. Below this, game over for Bitcoin. You know, I like that. I like that message. The passion he puts behind the word fucked is brilliant. Thank you. His missus listening, by the way. Send him an @ if she wants it. Yeah. Anyways, I'm only joking. That's my truth. And that would mean to me ES's top is probably in. And that would mean Bitcoin's top is in. New lows incoming. Target there, target there. and then below 2021 low. I've already discussed this in the last stream, so I'm not going to repeat it. It's boring. There's no need to repeat the same shit we've repeated many times. Around the 3397, 3400 long-term view. I mean, if I want to see a bottom, if you did this, I'd call a bottom in. It's hard to say a bottom unless the Fed changes their macro view. But let's just play level to level. Fuck the Fed, play level to level. Now, I won't be doing OP. Don't be asking that again, otherwise you will be permanently muted from the channel. There's just Bitcoin, Ethereum, and ES, and that's it. Is that clear? Yo, somebody remind, if Bitcoin hits 22.5 on stream, let me know. Why are these monitors out of order? Okay, that's done now. That's ES. Simple as that. Think nothing more. So you want to look at the VIX? Let's have a look back gander at the VIX. Go on there. Go on. Let's have a look at the VIX. I actually saved. If you are a good friend, the VIX is saying. It's 10 years. What's the bond say? Okay, that's nice. VIX, I don't know. I think it's gonna push up. I've had these same levels from before. Remember when I said I've held these levels for a while now. Yes, share the video. I want to get into 50k subscribers on YouTube. It's all free anyway. It's not as if it's get paid for it or anything. But I don't know. I want to hit that 50k. Do you get like a plaque thing? I want that plaque thing. Do you want that plaque thing people on about? If the VIX starts popping up, right? What do you think is gonna happen to the ES? Oh, maybe. I don't hope not. But yeah, let's just keep that for now. Yeah, fuck the VIX. It's going against my narrative. We ignore everything that goes against our narrative. I'm only joking. Yeah, I mean, this could be. I mean, I don't know right now with the VIX. It's hard for me to read. I mean, maybe short term here. I don't know. Now, if that pops up, what do you think is going to happen to the ES? If that short term pops up, maybe that's what's required for our short term pullback. Who knows? Also a pullback, right? So we'll have to see. For those that are asking, how does the VIX work? Okay, let's see if I can make it easier to read. For those that are new, maybe sometimes I should shut the fuck up about certain things. It confuses a lot. But basically, they're sort of inversely correlated, right? So basically, keep it like this. VIX goes up, ES goes down. VIX goes up, ES goes down. Okay? Just keep it simple like that. If that's easy for you to remember, VIX up, ES down. Repeat to yourself. VIX up, ES down. Go stand in the corner, close your eyes. VIX up, ES down, VIX up, ES down. 10 times, you got it. Understand? Done. VIX up, ES down. Think of it like that. So if this goes up, that sort of says to us, okay, that's nice. Maybe ES pulls back to our levels we want. Maybe. Yes, XO covered it beautifully as well. So XO covers this stuff. I don't cover it because when I give you Bitcoin analysis, it's sort of, imagine I've covered the bonds, I've covered VIX, I've covered Eurodollars, everything. I've done all the hard work already. I'm giving this to like a 5-year-old. Okay? And that is it. Moving on. Let's go. Ethereum USD. And you know what? I spent so much time doing my wax on, wax off. Adi's got it. That's it. Let's spark up. Let's spliff. Right. A bit of a bit going on. What's going on? Market's trying to counter trend traders. Ethereum now. Now, if you remember, Ethereum possibly, okay, could do something like this. We got this here. So if Bitcoin does the worst case scenario, drop, and if I want to bid this, okay, for Ethereum purposes, watch for this. This is the deep pullback scenario, okay? And then reclaim. And then we've got objectives. First objective here. And you know what? After that, I wouldn't rule out these levels here. Around about here. Okay? So I'll look for target 1. There. And then full send it to there. And then after that, maybe something like this. The new lows. And that's what I'll be looking for for the swing short. We'll see how markets are. We'll see what ES is doing. But that's that. However, let's go over the easy breakdown scenario as well. We've also got these clean lows. Clean lows here. Sorry, it's just fucking thing. So if it does this and then breaks down below here, and then that would be the trend continuation, okay? And that would tell me Bitcoin has gone lower. Yes, I have, absolutely. Bitcoin's got probably back below our range level that we mentioned, and Ethereum will be back below this range level. That would be a deviation, okay? And it's game over. Is that clear? One of my 11 wives. Yes, one of my 11 wives is calling me. How did you know? And that would be it. Now, short term, remember that tweet I did? This wasn't a meme. This is actually a proper trade setup. This is actually a proper trade. If you look at my feed, that was the same time Bitcoin had set up. Bitcoin had set up there for a short. And I think, okay, for the long scenario, now this is for the long scenario, and you know what? You can laugh all you want at these kind of patterns. I fucking use them all the time. This is the consolidation that initiated the move, okay? Now, there's a couple of scenarios. One is the confirmation setup, okay? Does this. Now, I'll look for a separate trade here. If it does this and hold above, sell it along towards there. And if he comes in to find resistance, you cut it. But if you reclaim back above and holds, and not only is a reclaim back above range highs, it's back above this. This is a swing long for me. And I'm going to be going for these highs. Now, this is if Bitcoin starts bottoming out, like I mentioned, okay? And that I'll be going for there as target. Maybe take some off here as well. You know, you never know. Take some off there as well. A bit early. That's my trigger. That's my breakout long string trigger. Target. Does that make sense? Now link a 4-second Castillo. Which one, mate? Which one? Everybody clear with that? Make sense? Okay. We're not here to fuck about. We're not here to make up scenarios and go long-winded. That is it. Let's make it short term. What's going on? Let's go to the weekly chart. Do we have anything to work with? And those same levels from the previous week are the same as well. So let's look at this. So if you remember from previous stream, we used the Monday's range from not last week, week before. The Monday's range from the 18th or 19th, whichever the Monday was. And that's it. This is all I do, honestly. This is all I do when I'm trading. I don't think it's similar. So this will be that consolidation. Okay. So there's stop trading there. So similar with Bitcoin is if it comes into here. Let's highlight that. Let's highlight this in proper blue color. So this is what I'm looking for. If for bulls, okay, for trend continuation, marks can go higher. This is what we're looking for. Running towards here. Deviate. I mean, I want to see these clean lows taken. Once it deviates and holds, I got invalidation in place. Full send. Hang on. Let's mark our targets out. 1 second. Because obviously, if it goes to plan and then I want to retweet it, I need all the levels for clouds, don't I? Hey, think ahead. Let's go with this. Yeah. Okay. So what we're looking for would be reclaim. Long the son of a bitch. We'll go for here as target 1. Short term, obviously that's still a resistance level. And then full send towards there. Everybody clear? Now, if shit does hit the fan and it's going to be game over, I'm willing to miss out on a certain move. Okay? And I'll probably update on Twitter or my Telegram. It's free. If I get the chance. Not Twitter, probably Telegram. But if, say, we come here and start holding, then break down below here, get ready for the game over scenario. Level to level. Target 1, target 2, and then target 3 in towards there. Target. I'm okay, I'm missing out on this. Because I don't know, I got a case for this. But if this breaks down and then ES and then Bitcoin breaks down, then it's game fucking over. Accept it. You're fucked. If you're huddling. Sorry. Game over. I'm only joking. Is everybody clear with that? And that is it. That is literally it. Okay? So I hope you guys like the stream. Bitcoin plans are clear. Ethereum plans are clear. Every fucking plan is clear. Now we wait for the market to give us the trigger. If it gives me the trigger, I'm in. If it doesn't give me the trigger, maybe wait for a couple of days to unfold. But yeah, that's it. So like the video, share it. Use the link in the description. Use the Prime XBT website link, private one that I've got here for TraderSZ. Use the promo code, and that would show Prime XBT that you like the streams, and they'll continue. Goodbye.